Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Trell. Today, we're going to continue our exercises. We're on exercise 15. We're doing fashion composite. If you have the book, I have the page numbers from the Photoshop book that you can follow these exercises. And there are some pictures in the book that you can see, what people have done. So when we say composite, we're basically combining a couple different pictures together and creating an image. And we've done that with the travel composite. So we're doing this with some fashion styles. Now for this one, I am going to give you the template. It's going to be on Blackboard with the assignment. So you can go ahead and use that. So let me just share my screen. And this will be given to you. And what we are trying to create with this is something similar to this. So in that blank page, I want you to create an image using any of those styles that are given, mannequins, pictures, however you want to combine them. So in this one here, you can see that the background from this photo is taken and it is used to create that image. So you can combine a couple different ones. You can do whatever you feel like doing to create something that looks aesthetically pleasing. And if you look at the image size on this or the canvas size, so the total canvas size is 14 to 18. And this page here is like a regular printer page. So what we are going to do is select whatever we want to create from these pictures and put it in here. You can also have your own template. I actually created one myself, so you're welcome to do this. Just make sure you have a canvas that is about the same size as this one, which is 14 by 18 inches. And then you can combine and create whatever composite you want to create from that. So I'm going to go ahead and use these. These are some of the 2022 styles. And try to use whatever you have learned so far with Photoshop. All the tools that we talked about, try to combine. I mean, you can use the pattern option. So just be as creative as you can be. So what I'm doing here is selecting whatever I want to use on here and copying them and then bringing them to the layer that I'm working on. So we did this second rectangle, so I do want to paste it above that one. So I bring it here and Control V. We're going to have to select this other layer. Let's find where this layer is. Okay. And we can make this fill a little bit lighter. We want to put one more here. And maybe we can create, let's see if we can actually create some stroke here. I want to create a stroke on this one. What I'm going to do is select this color here. That way I can stroke it with that. And increase the stroke. Okay. Now I want to create a layer on the very top. And I'm going to do this. Maybe this one I can fill it with a pattern. Go to fill. How about that? Let's just fill it with that. And I'm gonna put that like this. So this looks good. Now I'm going to put some shadow on it as well. So we have that, and you can always change the angle of the shadow. Yeah, I think this looks cool. Okay. And let's see what else we can do with this. Now I'm going to put a figure here. I think I'm going to select this one. And I'm going to select it as it is. Let's duplicate the layer. Now this layer is a little bit below, so we want to make sure this layer is above the last rectangle so that it shows up on top of it. I do want to create a stroke on this one. Maybe this one I'll make it black and increase our borders. We can also bevel and emboss the borders a little bit. We could do the same on here. Let's do the same here. Okay, now we have a little cooler shape. Now I'm going to take the background and the layer on top and hold the command key and link them so I can move them together. Are they linked now? Yes. Now I'm going to do the same for these two layers. So now I can move them all separately. Now maybe I'm going to put this on top. I'm going to put these below. Okay, let's move this up so we can move that layer all the way down. Okay, now this is below the other two. And I like it better that way. And I want to see if I can make this a little bigger. Now this layer here is still above these two, so I'm going to make that layer okay. So that's the layer we want to move down. Right here. That way now it is below both of these. So I'm going to make those a little bigger. Okay, and what else? We could also add some text. So I could add up a layer. Okay, change the color on this. Okay. And I'm going to duplicate this layer. And say composite here. Okay. This is what I have for this. So I am gonna go ahead and save this as into Photoshop exercises. This is gonna be exercise 15. And we are done.